think we have started. Let's look at the time. Oh, we definitely clocked in. Hey, what's going on, party people? Now, if this is your first time here, welcome. It's definitely a great pleasure to have you here. I go by the name of Lespri. I am a spiritual healer. And essentially, as a spiritual healer, what I pretty much do, man, is that, I help you to become Christ like, Buddha like, Krishna like. And what these things pretty much means is that, it's you attaining the highest understanding about who you are. And as you're doing so, I mean, also like there's a new aspect. I mean, shit, man. It's like, it's man, it's to find your treasure, man. Pretty much. And then you find it by going within, by going in. You know, uh the whole aspect of out of the darkness comes the light, what this is referring to. Now you would have to delve into yourself regarding the parts that are not just the physical aspect of you. Then when you're dealing with your spirit, you're dealing with, what I'm saying, like your ways of looking at life. You're looking at like it's all of that. It's deeper, like than just the way we look like, man. You know, like we are powerful beings, and that has to be activated. You see what I'm saying? Because there are so many. That's how big you are too. There's so much to you that is dormant that you have to wake up to them. And that's ultimately what the whole thing is all about. That's how you go within. That's how you start to acknowledge who you are. Like there's so many different ways you can look at it, but ultimately it's like you gotta go, somewhere where no man has ever gone before, so to speak, to be dramatic. So you're gonna have to embrace the mystery side of you, man. Like I ain't trying to spook you or anything, but life is we are all mystics, man. You understand what I'm saying? And this is the sight that I give you too as a spiritual healer. I make it make sense. The words got to be made flesh. That's very important. As it is within, so it is without. And as you attain that highest level of knowing who you are, and then it will exude like it's gonna be shown in your action. That's how you're making a difference. That's how you become a true man of God too. Like it becomes like that. You see what I'm saying? Now you are of that cloth. And that's what the spiritual journey is all about, man. To become the true Illuminati. That's what I help you with. This is serious business, man. you know, I give you life, man. I change your life forever, man. You see what I'm saying? Like once you see it, it's kind of hard to unsee it, man. And that's the sight that I'm giving you. you know what I'm saying? Once you see it, it's okay for you to deny it. But there's gonna be a part of you that's be like, hey, you know, if you know, you know. And that's the part of us we need to be in tune with. And ultimately, that's the goal. That's what a Christ like is, a Buddha like is. You become awakened. But what the fuck does that mean? So those dormant aspect of yourself are now. being illuminated. This is where like it's important for you to do your shadow work too. The things that you know what I'm saying? Like now this is you going deeply into who you are. Only then can you truly master yourself too. Do you see what I'm saying? So again, like what I do here, it's not a matter of what do you believe in. I mean, it's that aspect of it. It's so low. It's like, I mean, what the fuck are you even talking about? That's like a motherfucker telling you his God is better than your God. You're like, what? You know what I'm saying? I mean, then you would have to ask what is the purpose of your God and the purpose of their gods. But if it's ultimately, for you to be a better person, like, what are we talking about? And if you becoming that, this is where, as they say, God is everywhere. The truth is always going to be the truth. When they tell you a fisherman recognize another from afar, because and this is how deep this information is too. We become the information. It's not, and it's important that that is the meaning of the words being made flesh. This God shit that I'm telling you, I mean, not just a message, I have to be it too. That's how I'm able to give it to you too. But it's a must that you become more conscious of you, the awakening part. Do you see what I'm saying? And this is how we truly grow too in life. That's why those aha moments are more important than fucking logic. And that's what the monks understand. That's why these motherfuckers meditate. They become receptive to energy, to wisdom, to nature, to whatever the message is, to fucking spirit. And as you do so, you're getting more knowledge. That you're adding on to your aha moments. That's how you awaken. You understand what I'm saying? And I understand, like, I mean, this is why you have to see it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. You have to see it for yourself. But so is the purpose of life, right? You know. But anyway, so as a spiritual healer, I help you to become or to attain your highest level of consciousness. And I do that pretty much by holding what I call the mirror of wisdom. So I speak to your psyche too. We talk about the things that matters. This is why this conversation here is not about, whose God is better than the other. Because if that's what the question is, then you're missing the whole point of what even a God is in your life. And especially if you're gonna say your God is better than the other, it can't be just all talk, man. It can't be just all talk. This is why the words must be made flesh. To be wise, I mean, you have to apply the knowledge that you receive, man. I mean, it's a must. And this is truly what I'm talking about here. And that's true spirituality, and that's what everybody, what I'm saying, that's the universal language. Man, it's so crazy too. That is part of our selfness, selflessness. It's just crazy. Yo, I've been in tune with how we are all the same and different at the same time. Do you see what I'm saying? Because when you really understand, like, I can only understand you by me understanding me. Do you see what I'm saying? Because if you telling me something, right, I'm hearing you, I'm listening. You know what I'm saying? This is you telling me about your world. That's why it's important for you to know yourself. Because when you do know yourself, you don't project yourself. Oh, and this is gonna be, oh man, listen. Okay, we got so much to talk about because I want to keep this short, right? So if this is your first time, welcome. My name is Lespri, or I go by the name of Lespri. So it's everything I just told you, man, and more that I do as a spiritual healer. So welcome. Sit back, relax. Obviously, we're sipping and we're smoking. Hmm. Oh, we're gonna dance, man. Let's dance. Let's have such an intimate moment. Let's make it worthwhile, man. And for me, I always try to do that every time I get behind here. But not just that, studying the game tapes, looking at all of our ancestors and seeing how genius these motherfuckers are. I can't give you nothing lesser than that. Oh, I'm always gonna come correct, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's a must, man. That's the standard. And they set it up that way. You know what I'm saying? So that's why we're always in tune with our ancestors, man. We this is how we respect the elders. Those are the elders that we respect. The ones who respected themselves, and by them, they created like a path for us. You know what I'm saying? That shit is more than just biological, man. You got to go beyond the physical part of it. If you are to go to the roots, you see what I'm saying? So you definitely, man, like you got to respect your elders, man. Especially the bright ones. And this is how you acknowledge their fucking geniuses too. Oh, of course. Of course. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell you, since such and such is my motherfucking idol and shit. And somehow, you know what I'm saying? I got no flavor myself, man. Because we understand, and we're gonna be talking about projection too. But anyway, this is gonna be part two of losing yourself for you to gain yourself. So as a spiritual healer, I help you to recollect. This is all those different aspects of you that you need to bring back home for you to be whole. This is how you look beyond the veil. And this is how the truth is setting you free. These are practical matters. They have to take place within you. That's how you grow. This is why, The sacred text, Bible, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's your training manuals, man. It's for you to apply. That's the idea of Jesus dying for you, showing you that he did it so you can do it too. So that means you got to do it. You got to do it. Now, just in case if we're talking about the same doing here, you got to do it could go so many different ways. What we're talking about here. Let's keep it. You know what I'm saying? You know, let's give it a focus. It's that activation that is taking place in you. It has to take place. It has to take place. And that's how you also, in so many words, are being reborn again. You see what I'm saying? These are all practical things. Now that you have the new information, your life will change. You'll never see the same, because now you'll see more in reality than you didn't see before. That's why you meditate. That's the idea behind your m- meditation. You are awakening all of those dormant side of yourself for you to become, the saint, the one with the halo, or the true Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? This is how you rise from the dead, man. You have to rise from the dead if you want to be dramatic. I mean, because I love all of it too. You know, just like they say, it's. How the fuck did they say that? I'm trying to translate that shit in fucking English in my mind, but technically, what they're saying is, c'est le ton qui fait la chanson. You know, it's pretty much the chorus that makes the song. You see what I'm saying? I mean, you gotta have some prep to you. You gotta add some prep to your. I mean, some pep to your step. However the fuck you prep, whatever the fuck you say. That's that Horus. That's that awakening. That is not necessarily the awakening, but this is the Horus. That's what you're gonna have to acknowledge. That's what you need to ignite in you. That has to be ignited in you. Man, listen, man. I'm speaking for the great listeners. You see what I'm saying? Man. But for you to get there, I help you first to understand or to become mentally and emotionally balanced. Because you have to acknowledge your emotions because your emotions have an impact on how you see things. You know, like if you're afraid of dog, you had a bad experience with a dog. Because of that, it wouldn't allow you to know what it's like to have a dog as a friend. So for you to have a dog as a friend now, you would have to cure, the I guess the fear of dog, and that's that transformation. These are the things you would have to acknowledge, but also that goes to show you, that's the impact that the emotions has on you, in your perspective, how you see things, and even how you're going to experience life too. Because you also got to keep in mind this shit is practical. This is not about philosophy here, man. This is your real life that I'm going giving you a deeper look into. I'm helping you. I'm telling you to look under the hood, past what the fuck you look like. I mean, shit, come on, man. Everybody tells you the same thing, not to judge a book by its cover. If you think that's what it is, that's not what it is. Like, come on, man. So we all know this is a fucking illusion, even though we don't look at it from that fucking perspective. To get to know somebody, like for me to get to know you, I have to look at you past what you look like. I'll tap in your energy, nigga. Mm. Mm. You're not gonna hide from me, nigga. I'm the boogeyman. I'm the one, in that crossroad with, what I'm saying, Papa League Bar, nigga. People don't cross me over like that. You feel me? You better apologize, man. At this point, not even your apology is gonna help you. Okay, I want you to know that. Not even your apology is gonna help you. So, what I'm saying, save it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, save it for yourself. Instead of giving away that energy, hold it for yourself because you're gonna need it. You already in need for it right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're gonna need all that you got for what's coming for you. Mm. So you're gonna have to take it like a champ, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey. Man? That goes for everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end, everything that was hidden will be exposed. This life shows you that. You don't want people to know or to say anything about something? Don't do it. Even if you do it in the closet, man, somehow people are gonna find out. What doesn't come out in the wash is gonna come out in the rinse, man. That goes for everybody, man. Everything that goes up must come down. You had your run, but the scale has to be balanced though. And that's divine justice. It's gotta be balanced, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here just for that too, man. To maintain order. I'm here to maintain order. And that's exactly what the fuck I'm gonna do. Nigga, what? Shit, we ain't backing down for nothing. You're gonna have to put your hands up, man. Hey, no, no white flags, man. Like this is there's no way of there's no coming back, man. You really got lost. This is the kind of lost where you will not be found. I mean, when you say well, you lost, you really gonna be lost. You know what I'm saying? And that's where you headed. You know. Again, I have multiple fins. This is the part of the speech where I got to make sure that everybody get theirs. You know what I'm saying? Because I try to keep it fair. You know what I'm saying? And I got so much to give too. There's a whole lot more where that shit came from, man. We could do this all night, baby. Mhm. Mhm. It's Godspeed every time. So let's get right into it, guys. So this is something big, bro, because I was tapping into that. So after having part one, which I strongly recommend because I feel like part one spoke for itself, but nevertheless, you're still gonna get some good here because I'm gonna connect all of it together. But part one, there was things that had to be said that was said. Just make sure that you get yours. You know what I'm saying? If you miss anything, oh yeah, like that, you just gonna have to get it. Like it speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is you're gonna need all of it. How much of it do you need? All of it, nigga. That's no halfway now, nigga. All of it. All right, let me stop. Let me stop. All right. So let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it, right? So, yeah, man. So, for you to attain that highest level about who you are, you would have to be balanced, right? Because we talked about how, your emotions has an impact on your life. These things are powerful, man. As a man thinketh, so he becomes. You see, this is not philosophy here, man. If this is sound like philosophy, well, I guess your life it's all about philosophy. You know what I'm saying? Like for any man to get better, you gotta mentally get better first. Like, I mean, you can't get rid of your spirit, man. This is why our lives, when you truly look at it, when you look beyond the veil, then you realize you are not as physical as you think you are, even though you are living in a physical life, in a material life. But then you get to see and experience different aspect of this life. You get to go in and out in this life. Yo, this shit is beautiful, man. I know for me at times I feel my body, but I also feel myself being cosmic at the same time. This shit is crazy, man. In a good way. It's not, what I'm saying, crazy, spooky crazy, but I fucking love it. This shit is ecstasy, bro. It's life in itself. Mm, man. Becoming the true illuminated one, man. The Buddha means to wake up, and that Christ consciousness, to have that awakening in you, that little spark that you need. That's the son of Horus. So again, this is gonna be part two because oh man, there was so much that I didn't really get to talk about because I felt like even that night when I was talking about in part one, there was a lot of things, I felt at that moment I needed to go in that direction. But this is, this is the business. And that was a business in itself too, to be honest. This is what I'm saying. Those are all businesses. Because I'm always gonna make sure, listen, man, that I give you something of value. Always, always. That I assure you. And most importantly, with all my heart too. This is with gratitude. This is with love. I mean, you see me, you hear me laughing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm giving you this business, man. Like, I'm really here, like, in good faith, man. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Be careful, though. don't let don't let this fool you. Because obviously, I am about it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like when you see Batman, right? And then you see Bruce, they both were about actions, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it mistaken by Batman was the only guy with the action. Nah, man. Bruce was that guy too. Because Bruce had to cover up for Batman to be the Batman. Do you see what I'm saying? And that was all part of one man. If you feel what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Oh man. Listen, when you truly get to understand the spiritual meaning of the Batman and how that impact, I mean, what does that mean to you? When you truly get to see this is all about your life, man. And this is why, as a spiritual healer too, like spirituality is exactly what I do here. It's not a belief systems. You know what I'm saying? These are misunderstandings that people have about what spirituality is. You are spiritual, everything you do. Again, and to know you can't just pick just the physical part and then, bypass the mental part. When we say somebody, what I'm saying, is a fucking scam artist, this and that, you don't say that because of what they look like, do you? And if you do, well, shit. Life somehow is always showing you, hey, that's not the way you look at it. Why are you being hard headed? And that's pretty much the awareness that you need to actually develop to become Christ like too, or for you to attain the highest one. This is why you need to meditate with your aha moments to be more receptive, to open up your third eye. These are all practical shit that's going to help you to be better. That you do physically, but yet that is connected to the non physical part of you. This shit is fucking, man, when you really tap into it and you get to see this for what it is, even you would be amazed. I mean, then you'll see, wow, man, this shit is miraculous, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit is beautiful. And this is why I've been trying to tell niggas too. This is why for me, this is how I was able to attain perfection myself. You see what I'm saying? Not because of the bullshit. You know what I mean? Not because you know what I'm saying? Like I don't make mistakes and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the bullshit. But here's something else too that a lot of you guys don't truly understand. You got everything backwards, man. You guys are living backwards because you're being led by what you see, and that's what made you blind. Whereas to deal in this reality, you can't be led by what you see, man. Come on, like, do I really have to do this to you? I mean, I'm trying to take it easy here, man. They're like, shit, man, don't make me speak to you like that, man. Listen, hey, I don't even know you, so don't make me talk to you like that, man. Don't do that. I'm not even gonna allow me to talk to you like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my feelings. There's be times so I wouldn't give a fuck, but man, eh, touche. I'm being touched right now. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, I'm gonna let it slide, baby. I'm gonna let it slide. You know, spirituality, man. It's you. It's me. It's us. Man, I was, man, I was, I don't think I could share that yet. But anyway, we are truly all one, man. We are truly all one, bro. But man, but when you wake up to that though, oh man, it's like it shapes you a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's like it's a certain conviction that I was able to get from life. It's like, man, it changes your life, man. You know what I'm saying? This is where like I could tell niggas, man, you can't tell me nothing, dog. Respectfully, man. Like I know what I saw, man. You know what I'm saying? This is where niggas trying to change my vision. I'm like, nah, brother. I know what I saw, man. Yeah, that's what I saw, bro. I mean, you can't tell me that's not what I see, man. You're not in my eyes, bro. That's not what I saw, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's when to look at us, man. Even the history of God throughout humanity in some shape and form. Call it motherfucking, you know, let's just say tradition or certain culture, But ultimately, it's regardless of how it's being done. The name of God is acknowledged everywhere, bro. And even if you want to talk about Satan too, or good and evil, I mean, it's nothing new that we are doing here, man. But being a fucking human being, man. And for me, where I get to acknowledge my ancestors because now I am connected with what they were connected with. I can see it for myself now. Just like you're gonna have to see it for yourself too. Yes, you motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm only showing you the door, nigga. But you have to grow. You have to change. You have to get better. Otherwise, what's the point of even having this type of conversation? If you're being smart just to sound smart, that's not even smart in itself. This is why, like, the smart ones, man, how do you fake being smart, bro? You know what I'm saying? This shit's crazy to me. If you're gonna be smart, be smart. And that is smart in itself. And by you being smart now, like you be so smart now, you just act dumb too, man. And by the way, that's what I always tell them, man. Hey, listen, man. I play dumb, but I never been a fool. I am as wise as a serpent and as a wolf, as cunning as a fox, as bold as a lion, and having the state of mind of a dog, baby. You know what I'm saying? I stand in my square, man. You know, I'm the king in my kingdom. You know what I'm saying? I am the king, you know? My king too. But anyway, I'm saying all of that to say, but also for you to understand the nature of this conversation here too. This is why for me the spirituality, I mean that I'm talking about here, this is where the wisdom comes in. This is what our ancestors was truly talking about. I had to see it for myself. And again, you're gonna have to see it for yourself. Not the bullshit, the limited perspective that people are looking about spirituality. Even the biggest one is when people don't even feel like spirituality is even part of them. Like, you don't even see the spirit side of you. You just look at yourself just from flesh and bones, nigga. Flat out flesh and bones. Like, you have no clue at all. Do you see what I'm saying? Because I know for me, there was a couple things or urges that I had. That's how I started. Like, who the fuck was I? Like, you know what I'm saying? So those urges led me to follow my path, right? To know who I am, whatever the fuck, right? Like, do you not have that? But then again, this is where, hey, it's not for everybody, right? Maybe that's not why you came here to experience. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. But if that's what you came here to do, well, shit, man. No, never go against the house, man. The house always win. Always. You never lose when you choose you, bro. And this is not out of being selfish. This is straight out of love. Because when you're truly about you, you help yourself to grow. You being better for you. I mean, if somehow, and this is what I always tell people, and those were also some qualities that I had to learn about myself too. And we're gonna be talking about how this world is a fucking mirror. Oh man, we're gonna talk about some shit. But just for me to make that point, you know what I'm saying? I really had to see quality in me too. You have to see the quality in you, man. You have to acknowledge what is it that about your energy or as a person that sets you apart. What are your qualities? You know what I'm saying? Not just looking at yourself from a limited perspective. I mean, if you want to assess it, well, do it correct, nigga. And somehow, somewhere in that correctness is going to correct itself. You know what I'm saying? That's what self love does. It helps you to deal with you. So you deal with the good and the bad, if you want to call it bad. But either way, I'm telling you, it's a win-win situation for you, and you can only win. That's why you never go against the house. And this is why you must look for the kingdom of God. Do not fall short. Because if you do fall short, I mean, you would have to start over because the way this thing is, I like you always got to stay on top of your game, man. You know what I'm saying? Now you're gonna have to age, better with wine. I mean, like wine. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, nigga. That's like, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna get older, like, don't you want to be smarter? Or if you're getting older, you want to be dumber, like, or does it even matter at all? And guess what? If it doesn't even matter at all, and this is what I was trying to tell you, then you have no clue. Do you see what I'm saying? The people who do great, they have to acknowledge greatness in them. Otherwise, if you don't see your talent, if you don't see or don't believe in what you're doing, or maybe you're good at it, or you could do something with it, how are you gonna use it? That's why you have to believe in yourself first. You understand what I'm saying? So then again, so I'm saying all of that to show you, again, like the way we are set up, it's set up like it's all about you. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why they tell you the man that says I can is right, and the man that said I can't is also right. And that's also another reason why too you have to see it for yourself too, because how you're looking at it, regardless of how other people is looking at it, because this is also your life. You cannot live your life through my life, nor can I live my life through yours. Do you see what I'm saying? Now it all comes down to, are you even living for yourself? You see, like to become like that's when I realized, listen, if you even thinking about to make yourself better, listen, man, you are something beautiful. You are something to work with. Regardless of how small you, if you listen, if you want to go from 0 to like 0.1, nigga, that's a huge. Listen, you're doing way better than you think. Because every repetition, every time it increases, get what happens. This is how you change your behavior. This is how you build a new fucking character. This is how you become a new person. This is how you building it. Then you realize, hey, I was always building it that way, and this is why you start to awaken to you, right? So when you're doing your shadow work, it could be in your mind, you're thinking this is what you want, and this is what always happened with a lot of people. But then emotionally, what they see in their mind, so that they're not in harmony with themselves. That's why these motherfuckers be acting crazy too. And the, and the nigga will let you know I'm crazy too, nigga. Like, we know. You know what I'm saying? You only said it for yourself. Save your energy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I tell my haters, man. Save your energy, please. Save it. Save your comment. Save your energies, all right? Listen, I tell them to save your energy. Hey, whoever you are, save your energy, okay? Save it. You're gonna need it. Stop wasting your energy. Save your energy because you're gonna need it. So again, going back into spirituality, but at the same time talking about us. So we are not as physical as we think we are. Even looking at life, right? Then you were saying, man, listen, we all had to learn. So what the fuck did we have to learn? And when even we're calling life, is it the clothes that we're wearing, or is it the lesson? Is it how physical and spiritual that shit is at the same time? Can you put a finger on it? How are you looking at it? That's what people now who woke up, who have the eyes to see, telling you, hey man, it's all energy around you. That's what the law of mentalism is telling you too. It's all mental. Not just because something you see in the physical was mental first. Well, that again, it's also showing you, how it was in the mind and then how it ended up being here now. But it still carry that same energy. That's why in quantum physics, they tell you what you call matter, it's condensed energy. And I definitely get it. This is how a certain car making models could build their car to have certain personality. You see what I'm saying? So again, how physical is truly your life? It's not as physical as you think it is. And that's what, so technically, you see how I just broke that shit down? That's what a lot of those sacred, let's just say, highly spiritual schools are really talking about, nigga. That's really what they talking about. I mean, I guess I'm making it sound cool. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Make spirituality is cool again, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And cool. I mean, was has it has 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 it ever been a time where it was not cool when you really look at it? Because we're talking about us. Never. But there's could be, I guess we're talking about dark times here. There's been dark times in our humanity. And also collectively as a spirit too. And this is how we all come together. God damn. I was delving into some shit today, man. It was like it's like I'm really seeing myself in everybody. And we're gonna be talking about that too. Man, because I think you have guys like Christopher Nolan in Inception, came up and, was trying to tell us too, how connected we all are in so many words, right? Your subconscious mind, this, that, and then your world, and then that is just my world, and then there's also your world now because we got to make sure you're not dreaming, I'm not dreaming, right? That's why they had those tokens, right? But here's something else: the fact that we both can do that, it's also showing how the much we are the same too. So it's almost like I was delving into the selflessness of us. That shit is crazy. And then I also got to realize too, right? Because this is even in life, right? You have to understand the law, let's just say, the law of hunger. You know what I'm saying? The law of destructions. You have to respect it. Because without destructions, there's no order. And that's very much you have let's pause on that for a second. This is how you deal with, that's why you can't separate your experience in life. Nor can you separate the good shit and the bad shit. When you separate them, that's when you have a perspective of duality. Now you're eating from the tree of good and evil because you're looking at it from two like opposite God against Satan. That's what it means. Meanwhile, while you're looking at it that way, even your own Bible is showing you God and Satan was always chilling. The Job story, how God, you know what I'm saying, or Satan just, yo, God, what up, dog? So yeah, listen, man. So I heard you talking about this boy, whatever. Okay. So and then God go like, okay, you know what? You do whatever the fuck you want, but don't kill him. So much for somebody who already knows your heart. First of all, this is showing you too. God already knows your heart. This is why this shit is not personal, babe. You have to go through your transformation, man. It's not personal, man. It's part of your growth. Everybody, you have to carry your own cross, man. Just like we all have a storm with our name on it. Oh man, I just had mine, baby. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? That feeling like as you walking, that little clouds that following you no matter where you go, and everybody else around you, like, what's wrong with this dude? Yeah, man. Those personal storms, we all have them. It's all part of your growth too. That's your rites of passage. Oh, you're gonna listen, man. Like, you know, I mean, that's when your heart's got to be as light as a feather. That's what this is doing to you. This is why, for me, listen, man. You know, I became even a stronger sword, man. But saying that to say, for you to think somehow good is totally, when you separate it from bad, that's when it's bad. Because anything that is good could be bad, anything that is bad could be good. Life shows you that, man, over and over again. So, again, I mean, don't be hard headed, man. Don't follow the illusion. That's why for me, I even became a seer because I'm reading the scripture. I'm like the blind man reading the scripture with my fingers, man. But it's more than just touching it with my fingers. So I'm touching, but I'm really touching. I'm touching while I'm touching. If that makes any sense, you know. I guess in so many words, for me, I could say I have transcended my physical self. That's technically how I'm able to move from one room to another without even having to open it up. If you know, you know. Mhm. We're talking heavy here. So, however you choose to look at it, this is how mysterious we are. You see what I'm saying? Why would you not want to be the light of the world? How do you become the light of the world? By acknowledging the gift that you have. If you're not sharing your gifts keeps your light keeps the world shining. Do you see what I'm saying? And through everybody's shyness or brightness, you get to see your own self. That was a big part of part one, and I'm gonna touch on that too shortly. Just so we are clear, tonight we are talking about losing yourself to gain yourself part two. But anyway, let me summarize the whole spirituality shit. But again, it's all connected, as you can see, right? I mean, and that's the sight truly that I'm. Listen, the minute you get to see this, you cannot unsee it. You know, your your calcified third eye. I got you. You know, I'm able to bypass it. You know, So how do you stop my third eye? Silly. You know what I'm saying? A little group. You know what I'm saying? How do you stop my third eye? Silly. You know what I'm saying? This is way above your pay grade, man. Like again, you putting yourself in places that you don't belong. You know, I don't know, man. You think you better, you not as better as you think you are. You are not. And because you didn't know that, that's what makes you delusional. And the more you don't acknowledge it, the louder is you showing it without even you knowing. Oh, everybody's gonna see it. The whole world's gonna see it. You worry about your friends, the world's gonna see you. People you don't know is gonna see you. Now everybody's gonna see you. You thought you was hidden? Nah, man. I'm revealing. Like that's what I do. This is not a third eye you can block. You don't have the money for this. You don't even understand how this shit works. How you gonna stop something you don't even know how the fuck the shit works? Silly if you asking me. Everything about it is silly. That's what makes you silly. Literally silly. But anyway, crazy. Crazy. Now, just to summarize, spirituality is our life. Now you need to have a deeper understanding of what this life already is. This is where we're saying, hey, it's an illusion. Even, you can't choose a bitch because she got a fat ass, bro. I mean, I'm not telling you what to like or not, but if you're going to have kids, what does her fat ass have to do with a family? Do you see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, whoever the fuck, whoever the fuck you are, I mean, you're gonna build a family, right? Do you see what I'm saying? This is why it's important to listen to the elders, man. That's why you can also allow your, what I'm saying, the flesh to guide you, man. Impulsive. You guys are very impulsive. Do you see what I'm saying? You worshiping idols, man. However the fuck you want to look at it, that's worshiping idols. Or you worship the creatures instead of the creator. Shit's crazy, you know. And this is where a fisherman is different. When we look at the creatures, we want to know the men behind the fucking art. You know what I'm saying? If you're talking about the clothes, I want to know the man behind the clothes. What was his intention? What does this mean? That's why when we talk about luxury, we always tell people, man, it got nothing to do with money. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a little spice in your life, man. Like, why the fuck not? Do you see what I'm saying? Why would you not want the best for yourself? And as part of yourself, let's just say, how some people take vacations for themselves. I mean, all of that is good. Now, I guess the only thing I would tell people, just remember, now you got to feed your soul too. Are you doing anything on a daily basis that help you to see things a little bit better? Are you constantly reading a book or meditating? I mean, those are some of the habits, man. Like, once you create that, it makes you better. How do you manage your money too? All of that shit, right? Because you don't want to have a limited perspective on life. And spirituality is not to have a one side. In fact, isn't that's the whole reason why I'm talking about everything right now. So this is why spirituality has nothing to do too with just fucking being broke. Like, what the fuck? Even Jesus told you, man, you gotta have a rich personality, man, or and a fucking abundance, you know, mentality, and that has nothing to do with how much money you got. But how do you behave when you don't have money? Does money justify you? If it does, then that's the problem right there. That's what worshiping idol is. You know what I'm saying? Just like people tell you, man, hey, listen, life isn't too bad, you know, with or without having money. I mean, having a little bit of money, life is not that bad. Having a whole lot of money, life is not that great. Do you see what I'm saying? So the balance has to take place. Again, it's constantly reminding you, hey, man, it's not what you think it is. It's not what it looks like. It's constantly saying that to you. When you say you raising kids, you raising like, listen, man, you watering other people's like, listen, man, that's a big responsibility too, man. You guiding them, you giving them stuff for them to put into themselves, for themselves. Man, you know? And that's what baptism is pretty much all about too. That's a responsibility that we took also, as a tribe member, or that's my responsibility that I'm taking for humanity too. Or the yard, however the fuck you guys want to call it, or the work that I'm doing, man. Listen, we're doing God's work, man. Listen, man, and this is who you trying to go against, man. You crazy. Hey, you crazy, okay? Stop being crazy out there, people. So now, damn, hour already passed. Right? So we're good on that spirituality shit. So let's talk about losing yourself, right? But what I want you to really understand here is not the fact of losing yourself in a sense of sense of yourself's been lost, but losing yourself in a sense of those dormant aspect of you that you have not acknowledged yet. That's why when you see, let's just say, if you have like my son, he's Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? He's seeing niggas out there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that to say, right? There's a mentality that comes with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Batman myself. You know what I'm saying? So my son is the spider. I'm the bat. You feel me? It's a family of superheroes, man. Listen, I literally have a family of superheroes. I'm telling you. I'm raising a whole alien family, nigga. Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like we have a saying that says, you know what I'm saying? See, technically saying, you know what I'm saying, the son of a lion is a lion, baby. Hmm. So now let's get back to what we're saying here, because I want you guys to understand the concept. Because losing yourself isn't necessarily means like you out there losing yourself. But when you start to collect yourself, the action of collecting, that's how you realize that those things were lost, but they're not really lost, but technically what they are is dormant. For you to become fully awakened, okay, it's those dormant part of you that you need to wake up. That's why you do the things that you love. That's why you get your statues, motherfucker. Those are tools, all those statues that talk to you. Anything that you see that talks to you, it's talking to you for a reason. Your soul is saying it to you. Those are the pieces that you are recollecting. Like for me in part one, when I talked about that in part one, Eddie Murphy, for instance, you know what I'm saying? A lot of those people that I really loved, you know, at one point I thought I loved them because of them. But then as I got to know myself, I'm like, oh shit, respectfully, I still love the motherfucker. Don't get me twisted. But I'm like, nah, nigga, I love you because of me, nigga. What? Nigga, I love you because of me, nigga. It's not because of you, all right? So relax. Do you see what I'm saying? Like every little kid who loved to dance, you gonna fucking love Michael Jackson, man. Not taking anything, no credit away from him. But he's that much of a fucking icon too. That he's the icon for all those babies. Get it? But that nigga shit hit your soul. He's dancing, how little kids automatically do it. This nigga, listen, man. Mm-hmm. He's one of them. Shout out, Mike. Yeah, man. Nigga, he's smiling. He like that. He like that. He liked it. He like that. Mm-hmm. He like that. Listen, man, those are the ancestors that I always honor. You hear me? And in return, they can honor me too, because now me honoring them, you know, like you fakers, motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? This is no fake. This is me. I'm walking the path, and I could break it down for you how I'll acknowledge them. Do you understand what I'm saying? Come on now. You know what I'm saying? This is truly me looking at the nigga eye to eye. You gotta look at your ancestors eye to eye to let these niggas know you here. You know what I'm saying? Look at ancestors. I'm here. You already know me. Shit. I'm like, what's up, niggas? They'll be like, here you go again. Here you go again. That's him. Because they know every time I show up, they know I'm here, man. Because I'm always going to make a scene. I got to. I always got to make a scene because I need to point some fingers out. I gotta single all of these motherfuckers out, and I always do. Nah, nigga, you know what I'm saying? They're like, stop it. But this is the connection that I have with them too, and it's very up and personal. You know, oh man, let's change the conversation now. Going back now to so truly what you're doing, you have to acknowledge these things because we have so many part of us that is dormant. How do you wake these part up? You have to acknowledge that's where the Christ consciousness. That's what Horus is all about. So I want you to understand that. The Christ consciousness is that understanding that makes you realize, hey, it's you. That goes like, hey, it's you, man. Who's the way? You are the way. Nobody else, nigga. It's you. Who's the way? It's you, nigga. It's you. You the way. Nobody else. Who's gonna have to accept Jesus? You. If you into Christianity. If somehow, because I realize people like to pull their asses out like they got nothing to do with it. Nah, this is telling you niggas you. It's you. Just like, the ones who's not that of that caliber, or if it's not of that cloth, you know who they are too by their action, right? So again, can you see the selflessness part of all of us? How we are different and the same at the same time? But not just that, our fucking energy, that's why you got to be devoted to God too. All those scriptures telling you, listen, your habit, you are creatures of habit. You know what the best does? Their habits are the fucking best habits, nigga. Do you see what I'm saying? And again, it's you. What are you doing for you? You also have to sacrifice yourself. You have to become the sacrificial lamb. That's why you need to seek for the kingdom of God. You becoming a sacrificial lamb. This is you. You gotta never go against the house. This is you following your passion. This is you delving more into who you are. Because along with that, listen, your gifts is right, it's right in there. That search in itself, I mean, then you're gonna realize, like the alchemist, I had it all along. Yes, bitch. We all did. We all do. But you gotta get there. In other words, you carry your success or you carry your burden. It's on you, man. Whatever you say, go. You don't even have to take my words for it. Watch yourself. Go ahead. You watch yourself. That's why when you lie, you only lie to you, man. Do you see what I'm saying? Like for me, this is why I choose integrity, man. It's a self thing. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know what I'm saying. I'm just sucking my own dick, bro. It's that to the pure, all is pure. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. It feels good to speak the truth, man. Don't speak anything you don't feel good speaking about, bro. Come on, bro. You see what I'm saying? Make it count, man. And if you're gonna go that route too, hey, man, at least be real with yourself, man. Make it count. Do what you do. I do what I do. But can you also see the more you embrace yourself, the closer we are to? The more you embrace yourself, the closer you are to somebody else. We be going in and out. This rhythm of life that also takes place in nature is taking place in our reality. And that's what metaphysics pretty much is all about. There is more to have all of us physics. Or even nature and nature. Like where do you think Bluetooth is coming from? or you're not getting a good reception. You need to go somewhere else. What the fuck do you think that is? I don't know neither, nigga. All I'm saying is it's not as physical as you think it is. It's not. You know? I mean, I'm not denying the physical part of it. In fact, I'm saying this because I acknowledge the physical part of it. Then I realize the physical is not even as physical because, that's why your body's an extension of your consciousness. That's what, man, when we talk about the wisdom of fucking hunger, that's what fasting teaches you, man. So you also have to become that practitioner. Like, you got to become the practitioner. Those are the things as a man of God you must do for you, for your growth, for your development. This is why niggas like us, we meditate, nigga, on a regular basis too. Shit, I'm meditating now as I'm talking to you. So again, I'm saying all of that to say, man, it's not as physical as you think it is. But again, going back to, those are some of the part that we need to reclaim. But to reclaim them, so that means out of the darkness must come that light. Well, guess what? That's what you do when you have a statue. Or depending on whose God you fucking with. That's what you're doing. You are making, just again, when I was talking about, those are all qualities in you. My superheroes, the people that I really love, I realized it was me. It's not them. I mean, I was able to see me through them, yes. But what I see is not them. It's me. That's why too I would always say people too embrace your superheroes too. Because there's a part of you that is talking to you. You feel it, don't you? You being moved by it, inspired by it, or something's telling you getting a hunch. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you think about the movie Phantoms, this is who the fuck you dealing with. You have that man within. This is that dormant part of you that you need to awaken. It also goes by the name of the men within. You have to excavate him out. And this is when now you become wisdom, you become wise. You become a man of God, you know what I'm saying? A man of light, the illuminated one, the salt of the world, the light of the world. Be beautiful, man. As God, if you say you know God, well, be beautiful as God is beautiful. You get it? You must. It's a must that you shine, baby. Shit, you got me fucked up. Excuse me. Like, I got something to say, people. I'm gonna talk my shit. Excuse me. What the fuck? I don't give a fuck. Man? Anytime. Listen, man. Listen. I'm always gonna talk my shit, man. Every second I get. I'm tuning my own fucking horn, nigga. What the fuck? Man. I don't need no reason to celebrate, nigga. I'm the celebration, god damn it. The fuck? Come on, man. I'm the son of the true living God, man. And this is what you have to become. It's a must. Now you're claiming your heirs, your true inheritance. Ironically, guess what? That's the same thing that I did. I had to claim my fucking inheritance, bro, in the spirit world. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's not happening that way, bro. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I had to talk to whom I needed to speak with. Hey, man, what's going on here, man? What is this that I heard over here? That's what I heard. What are we talking about? I said, yeah, man, young man, take it easy. We got you. Sir, no. That belongs to you, sir. Hey, it's not yours, man. It's not for you, goddammit. It's not yours. Does it have your name on it? Did somebody left it for you? I understand. Man, listen, I am lucky. Listen, man. You know. You want me to be unhappy because of you? Why would I do that? I'm me. I'm me, Nick. It's always me, man. Never you. The first mistake you did, man, you went against the house, man. You never throw rock at the sun. You hear me? You disrespected God. You never sin against the Holy Spirit, man. How you go against things you already know, man? You know you were not supposed to do it. You did it anyway, though. You know what I'm saying? You knew you were not supposed to do it. You knew you were not supposed to do it. You did it anyway. Hey. Hey, every man is gonna be you gonna be your own judge, man. And even if you don't want to acknowledge it, it doesn't matter. You judging yourself anyway. One way, hey, it may help you a little bit, but the other, either way, it's gonna happen. Well, yeah, it's gonna be tough for you guys, man. Nigga, yeah, I do not want to be you. Poor you. What now? You want me to be like you? What part of me can be you? There's nothing in my genetic that's gonna make me like you. Nor do I ever want to be like you. You got nothing for me. I'm not even mad. This is none of that. You got nothing for me to buy, bro. Like, you got nothing for me, man. Okay. Whatever you selling, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even interested. There's nothing interesting if I'm not interested. It's not personal. I'm not interested. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing good for me to look at. Even the people that I was raised with, because I was illegally adopted as a kid, it's like, nigga, the best thing, like, you know how hard it was for me? I would have moved on a long time ago had I know these motherfuckers were not my true family, bro. You know what I had to, I mean, those were the things I had to struggle with. That was my struggle. And guess what? The minute I let everything go and chose God, you gotta choose God, bro. You gotta choose God. Another way of saying that, you have to choose you. Because regardless of how small, how much of nothing you are, God needs you, right? Excuse me? Okay. Okay. So if someone who's as great as you're saying that person is needs you, you still want to look at yourself like shit? That's on you. Not me, nigga. I'm like, excuse me, who wants me? Did you say this God loves me? This guy here? Oh shit, nigga. You ain't gotta say it twice. I'm gonna let the whole world know, nigga. Nigga, what shit, nigga? I'm the shit. Guess who the fuck love me? Yeah, that's him. That's him right there. Hey, again, do you see what I'm saying? No way I'm gonna have God in my life and look at myself as a piece of shit, bro. Sometimes I gotta question which God do you even have in your life. What is God to you? But again, this is where a lot of people are falling because now they're getting into the book references. The people are perishing due to fucking ignorance. You know what I'm saying? But then again, that's why you are the answer. You are the problem and you are also the answer. That goes to show you when it comes to us, man. It's like we are the alpha and the fucking omega. Good men do bad shit, and bad people do good shit. If I'm, if right now I want to sort everything out of my life, saying, let me remove all the negativity, let me just say all the bad shit. The minute I do that, I will not be the person that I am. These are facts, man. So again, now you're eating from the tree of life. Again, I strongly recommend the Kabbalion people. Check out the Kabbalion. It gives you the seven hermetic principle. This shit aged like wine, baby. I know for me, I always go back and every time they always got something for me too. They be working me out. Jesus Christ. So I'm not giving you anything I haven't taken for myself. This is straight from experience. This is straight out of fucking experience. And this is how I'm holding that mirror for you to see yourself. So now let's go back into the conversation at hand here. Cause now I want to make sure that I'm not, what I'm saying? Let's just stay in the conversation because we're gonna have to hit home right now. So in the recording, in one of my recording, I think I called it projection. And I was talking about, exactly what I'm talking about now in terms of, that's why people too, you want to understand what is it that you don't like about somebody. When you see you don't like somebody, you got to say to yourself, I know for me, I had to do that for myself too. Like, and everything's making sense. I was able to, build more on myself as I started to understand why I feel a certain way. There was this lady, like for me, Like I bully the bullies. I never like bullies, man. You know what I'm saying? But I never knew why. Like I love to bully the bullies. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not here to cause a bad time. You know what I'm saying? We're not here for that. But when I see a bully though, oh man, like my whole character changed, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I bully the bullies, man. Those are the ones that I bully. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Can't do anything you want to just anybody, man. What the fuck, man? You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you don't respect yourself, somebody's gonna help you to respect yourself. And that's gonna be me. So I'm saying that to say, right? So I always had this little resilient thing about me, right? Just like I'll give you a perfect example. Like this is why for me, I never like fucking Bill Cosby because I never like the idea of a fake society when you're not building on your gifts, on the things that you truly want, but instead you're doing things just so you could look like somebody else or somebody else could tell you how good you look. You're seeking other people's validation. That was never a thing of mine. Although I couldn't understand my little feelings. So I'm saying, okay, I'm saying that to say that's why you have to study yourself too, by the way. I mean, is there another way around this shit? You know, this is where you have you have to sharpen up your tools, which is you. You have to sharpen up yourself. This is your main responsibility. You are, you know what I'm saying, the what's the name? Like the not the stoner, but the sculptor, whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Of your own life. The architect, however the fuck you wanna call it. Because a big part of you becoming the knowledge of these things, this is how you're gonna have, people say it in so many different ways, but ultimately, when people are telling you how to create a new habit in maybe motherfucking 21 days, or some of the habit you need to create for yourself. So even though they're not telling you that is how your nature is, although that's what they're really telling you too, but they're giving you a whole new approach, just in case if you're not looking deeper than what you're seeing. But yet again, they're helping you to look a little bit deeper. Man, you have to be aware of your habit, bro. What the fuck? That means you taking account of your own life. You becoming your own fucking accountant. What's your expenses, dog? You know what I'm saying? And that's what Socrates meant when this nigga told you a fucking unexamined life is not worth living. And then as a builder, then you have to understand that you must destroy. So to build, you must understand the power of destruction. This is why you need fucking destruction. Some people may say, and I'm giving it to you on a whole different level here. I mean, they don't really go against one another. That's what I'm trying to really tell you here. They are one of the same. That's what the Kabbalion is telling you. Good and bad is one of the same. Because, and here's something too, just to dumb it down, the same action that you think may be good, but if it's not being perceived good, how good is it? But this is also why, too, us and the ancestors, they also understand, the importance as Like the plant man. If you planting seeds too, sometimes depending on what your mission is. So I'm saying, Aibo Bo, I acknowledge all that shit. And as a man of light, come on, man, I must come to terms with all of these things. It's my business to know. How do you become the illuminated one if you're not illuminated? Again, habits. You got to create shit for yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's important for you to understand your nature. If you do bullshit every day, you're going to get bullshit result, man. Duh. Well, again, but you have to acknowledge that, though. This is Horus. This is where Horus comes in. This is where the Christ consciousness comes in. And that's why you need that for you to be born again. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you notice? I know for me, once losing weight was not a matter of diet for me, man. It was a matter of me knowing who I was. And part of who I was also, understanding my body too. But most importantly, once you attain that level of, that's why I always tell people, man, fuck motivation. Tap into that. When niggas are telling you, hey, man, to change, how the fuck they call it? Quantum leaping? Well, you got to tap into God perspective. That's why you must seek the kingdom of God, nigga, and everything will be given to you. Do you know a man who acknowledges gifts who somehow is not eating? He may not have much, but you're never gonna be go without eating, man. And that's the gift God give you. This is what any motherfucker, like, if you follow your bliss, like, somehow, nigga, it's gonna open up a door for you that you don't even fucking know. At sometimes you won't even fucking know yourself. The things I wish I knew. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I remember, right, in my college days, man, I thought I was being practical. Do you understand what I'm saying? And this is another too, like, we are being practical about going to college. You don't go to college to learn, nigga. And you are in a fucking universe of wisdom. Nigga, the library in the college, in those colleges, all the shit, bro. I'm telling you, man, those were shit that I didn't really fully take advantage in. Well, now you have AI now, because that's what AI is. This is why I'm telling y'all niggas, man, you gotta be wise. AI is not against you, but you gotta know how to use it, though. A lot of people, AI is using them. They're not using AI, man. Are you being smarter because you're using AI, or is AI doing your homework, man? AI cannot be doing your homework and you thinking you getting better. Get the fuck out of here. Again, you cheating yourself, man. So again, anything could be good, could be bad. How are you using it? I mean, shit, I don't know who needed to hear that, but for me, I'm not against fucking, AI or none of that shit. Nor am I for it to begin with anyway. I use it for what it is, but what the fuck I do know is I'm gonna make it be useful to me. So if you have AI now, right in your fucking computer, like the way I do, and I've been using that shit too. I'll give you a perfect example, and that nigga's working with me. Like, okay, because I'm writing a book, right? And then now I'm getting ideas, how to put it better. Now I'm using AI, you know what I'm saying? There's a couple of terminology that I'm also learning, but I'm seeing how I'm depicting the whole, like, I'm AI help me to give it to bring it more alive, not giving me an idea that I didn't have before. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So be careful. Don't be used by AI, man. You know what I'm saying? But but then again, that's why consciousness, you'll never like I mean, there's no way around it. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how much you looking to distract yourself, at the end of the day, I mean, do you see what I'm saying? There's no way outside of this. You know what I'm saying? There's no way outside of it, man. It's like you can't fake the funk, man. But anyway, now let's get back, right? So in projection, I want you to understand, right? That's why they call it projection, because what you think you like about the person is really in you. Now you have to define what it means to I mean, you would have to acknowledge that. That's why for me, like I was saying before, the guys like Eddie Murphy and other motherfuckers that I really, really was my idol, and then it's like, nah, nigga, that was because of me. Right? So that was, and the same thing also goes for if you don't like something, because it's in you. Because it has to go through your senses. Do you see what I'm saying? What you eat don't make me shit. Unless if it goes through my senses. That's what I'm saying. And the nigga, what was the French guy, man? Rene Descartes, what he was talking about, I feel like, I mean, although his statement had holes in it, he talked about, I think, therefore I am. Was it Rene Descartes? Said that shit? But I understand where he was coming from. Because technically, what he was saying is, hey, man, you cannot trust your fucking senses, right? That's why when you look at certain object in a fucking mirror, it could be bigger or smaller than what it fucking appears to be, right? Same thing. You take a bitch because she look good, she got a fat ass, whatever the fuck that beautiful standard is now, right? You going by that, and then you realize, hey man, either at some point she's gonna have to cook, or if you got it like that, who knows? But how about your kids' education? Is she a mother to your kids? Do you see what I'm saying? So at some point, even though, what I'm saying, you can't run from yourself too. You can't run from the truth. And that's the main reason why there's a lot of relationship that's not working out too, man. People are in a whole different fucking world, man. And we don't know how to choose people too. I know I didn't know until I had to know myself. Do you see what I'm saying? Like to find somebody that has beauty in them, well, they have to go through some shit. And this is where, man, if you're looking at life, like for me, like that's why I was telling people, man, I see this life as being perfect, bro. And it's not because I'm fucking delusional. Trust me. I see the perfection all around me. You need insecurity in your life for you to be secure. It's two sides of the same thing, bro. They are the same shit. In life, you got to be insecure to learn enough for you to become secure. And you got to be secure enough too for you to acknowledge your insecurities. Suck your own dick if you didn't hear anything of what I said. But I'm saying all of that to say to you, tomatoes, tomatoes, same fucking shit, bro. But you have to understand that. This is why, and I even listened to, who the fuck was I listening to? Tom Brady. The nigga was saying, oh man, I mean his win didn't mean nothing to him. And niggas going like, what? It's like, yeah, man, it didn't mean nothing to me, man, because he didn't really teach me anything. And then you'll see the fucking pattern. Mike Tyson would tell you the same thing. Michael Jordan tells you the same. It was the failure. It was this, it was that. So all the so-called people that you putting on that pedestal, they embrace both the good and the bad of who they are. That's how they became the person that they are. So again, you also in so many ways looking at some of the people who made it out. And that's what Jay-Z is telling you too. It's like, nigga, I don't know if a nigga know what a project is. If you know what a project is, and then a nigga became a billionaire from a project, it's like, God damn, nigga. Like, there's no negative. Like, how positive can you turn something negative into? Like, this is positivity at its best, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that all started when this nigga always wanted to be better. So these are the same things that I'm noticing about me, those key things. That's when I understand it's not what people are calling perfection. Nah, man, it's that desire you need to have. You know, how can you live life not having a clue, bro? How do you not having no inspiration to be better and thinking you're gonna be better? You out of your fucking mind? Where do you think that shit works? Not in this life. Floyd Mayweather is still training today. That nigga made it part of his life. Ah, I don't think you understand. Mike Tyson told you, you gotta learn or love to do the things you don't like. Whew. That doesn't, I know that shit. Man, oh, that was some shit. That was heavy. Again, those are the gems. That's what they call the philosopher's stone that these niggas are giving you. For you to collect yourself. This is how we are all the same. This is what Jesus, you are Jesus, nigga. Until you know you Jesus, you ain't doing shit. I'm sorry for you. I know it may sound so paradoxical, but guess what? That's why Jesus, even Jesus himself, was speaking that language, man. And here's something you need to understand too, man. The paradox is the language of God. That's what nature gives you. Nature will kill you too. Poison is in nature. My nature people. You know, that's I always like to remind my nature niggas about that. Do not pick a side, embrace it all. And when you do, it's like if you're everybody's friend, you're nobody's friend. There you go. If I'm a Democrat and a Republican at the same time, I'm neither. And that's what you need to become. You know what I'm saying? Again, of the same thing. And this is what the Kabbalion is teaching you, man. It's really giving you the tools for you to master yourself. And then you have to repeat them. You got to make it like a champion. You got to live like a champion, bro. If you're a champ, listen, baby, you got to live like a king. That's what niggas are telling you. That's what they telling you about the law of manifestation. Like the nigga, like that's what the nigga was telling you. That's what the niggas mean when they tell you, nigga, I was a nigga, even I was that nigga, even when I was a little nigga. That's what these niggas are telling. Shit, nigga, I understand. I know what they're saying. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I really know. You got to become the handyman around your house, man. You got to do the cleaning, baby. The only thing somebody else could do for you is dealing with the outside. I mean, it helps. I mean, shit. I mean, you just wouldn't stink. But you don't want to really be stink when you don't know who you are. That's like you never seen a beautiful girl, like a beautiful bitch with a stinky attitude. You never seen that, bro? Like, is she even pretty, man? So again, I'm saying that to say, and going back to that Winnie Descartes shit, like this nigga was talking about when he talked about you can't trust your senses. Do you understand what I'm saying? When he said, I mean, I could understand why. So now he's trying to determine who he is. Then he's give you the bullshit about thinking, you know what I'm saying? But shit. But anyway, we're not here to judge. But I'm saying all of that to say, because I was tapping into all of that too the other day, right? So now, then what we're doing, this is why the alchemist, the true practitioners, the one who understands, that's why we help you to open up your third eye. That's what maybe a voodoo priest could do or whatever the fuck, but that's the idea behind it. That's why they doing Jesus work. That's why if you truly understand what voodoo is, then you know what Christianity is, vice versa. Man, now I'm talking heavy now. That was not for the lightweight. What I just said here, listen, if it rub you a certain way, man, you're just gonna have to deal with it, baby. Yeah, take that, take that, take that. Or here's something else too. I mean, shit, you're not paying nothing to be here. So that shouldn't be an issue for you at all. You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't understand. Like, if somehow I'm a problem to you. Because these perspectives that I'm offering here, they are free of charge. And guess what's something else too? They're not set in stone, but it's set in your heart though. It's a different stone. But anyway, I'll leave you alone. I'll let you have that one. I'll let you think you got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna burst your bubble yet, but just know the niddle. I'm holding on to it. You let me know whenever you're ready. I'll pop. I'll pop your balloon, bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's on your call. You know what I'm saying? The needle's ready. Just bring the balloon. You know what I'm saying? I'll pop it up for you. But anyway, um, nigga, please. Um, so now that's why you need to acknowledge the part that is dormant of you. That's why, oh, I forgot to mention this when I talked about spirituality, right? Some of the first thing or some of the basic spirituality stuff you would learn, is to let you know, hey, my friend, you black, you Chinese, you, I don't know, Spanish. Well, guess what, nigga? You have something called subconscious mind. What the fuck is that, right? Well, guess what? You don't even know it's here. A lot of us don't even aware of it. You know when you become aware of it? It's when you become aware of it. That's essentially what these motherfuckers are telling you, and which is true. This is why consciousness is the key. That's why you need Jesus. That's what Jesus is. That knowledge, that understanding, that spark. You need to have that. That's the Holy Spirit. You gotta have that. You know what I'm saying? That, of course, comes from the mother. You get that from knowledge too. You know? but it's to develop. It's like it's to think critically. You have to become critical. So that critical part of you, you must attain. Like you must become that. Because a critical thinker is a critical person. You know what I'm saying? As a man thinking, like again, that's what I'm trying to say. Again, your essence. But anyway, I was saying that to say when I forgot to mention about your fucking subconscious mind. So again, it's not a belief system here, regardless of who you are. That's why in the conversation I'm having here, I don't give a fuck who the fuck is better, Buddha or Jesus. Who gives a fuck, really? And then if you're telling me it's Jesus, how? Okay, wow. And then the same book is telling you to say that too. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, you already following the book, and the book's telling you everything to say. No wonder why you go by the book. You would not listen to nobody if it's not written where. So who's your master? Where's the spirit in you? Whereas when Jesus used to read the scriptures or this thing he was saying, he would define them for you. He was the one giving life to the fucking letters. That was the idea. It says today that has manifested, bro. This is why, again, this is a practical shit. A smart person do smart moves, man. That's all what smart niggas do, man. Smart moves, bro. You want to be smart? Well, I mean, first there's a procedure. There's the understanding aspect of it. But at the end, that's what we're saying, right? It can't just be that. It has to be manifested, man. You know what I'm saying? This is why I don't understand people who want to sound smart. And when you truly become smart too, shit, nigga. In fact, I know for me, I embrace the darkness. You know what I'm saying? Like it means nothing to me if you think I'm stupid. It means nothing to me, bro. Like, save your energy. Again, save it for yourself. You need it. You know what I'm saying? Save your energy. You know what I'm saying? What you eat don't make me shit. This is why you forgive people. That's what forgiveness is. You know what I'm saying? But now, in terms of, it's you, like, because, listen, man, if I'm drinking poison and then I'm waiting for you to pass, like, how do I drink the poison and I'm waiting on you to fucking pass away and shit? This shit's crazy, ain't it? I mean, you'll never get even to see shit because you'll pass away yourself. Well, that's exactly what, you know what I'm saying? When you hold grudges, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's you and yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how you have to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get some of those loads off you. You know what I'm saying? Get those loads off of you, man. Travel light, my friend. Travel light. You know what I'm saying? If you're traveling heavy, man, listen, man, it's not helping you. You gotta travel light, man. And this is why, my friend, your heart has to be as light as a feather. But anyway, so again, this is the whole idea of your subconscious mind. It's not something you see, the non-physical part of you, and you get to know it. It's to know it. This is why you have to take care. Then, when you understand that, so guess what? A man does not live of bread and wine alone, or maybe your life is not just about dick and pussy, nigga. Right? You have to read a book once in a while. You know what I'm saying? You got to do something. Like there's another part of you. If you don't do it, you know what I'm saying. Just you taking a shower, it's not gonna help you, man. Although taking a shower is good too. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to embrace those part of you. That's how you become perfect, and that's what truly perfection is all about. That can only be attained through Christ. And this is how, not only in your language, but now you have successfully bring the new earth and the new heaven. Like me, I recognize another fisherman because he speaks a certain way. He doesn't speak just like the regular people. At least to me, I know I know certain things when I hear it. And I know the type of wisdom to speak a certain way comes with. Or you're gonna have to earn your spot. You gotta become, and this is what I'm helping you with. In so many words. But anyway, let's 2 hours already, man. Like, man, that shit. I be talking. Like it was funny though, right? Because I was talking to myself the other day. Where I'm like, damn, man, like maybe I should, shorten my shit a little bit. And then myself like, nigga, you love to talk, man. Come on now. Guilty. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So we just gonna talk. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But we definitely gonna keep it short though. Well, shorter than that. Or not that long. If you know what I'm saying. So now, so when you understand projection, now let's get back to projection. It's yourself, right? So you're looking at this life from your perspective. So when you look at within, this is how I'm able to connect with you. And this is why too, we are all connected spiritually. It is really a thing. But you have to experience that though. I've had a lot of people saying it, like I'm trying to say it to you understandably. So then now, this is why the wise ones, we understand that this now. So if the world is what you're projecting, what do you project that comes back to you? It's a mirror. That's why karma, whatever the fuck people are calling, these are not necessarily bad things as people think. That's why I tell people, man, you are already manifesting. You don't have a manifestation issue. The problem is you want new things, but you don't want to change. And the name of the game is you don't get nothing that you already have to become that. That's why you have to know the rules to the game to play the game. This is why the Kabbalion give you the 7 Hermetic principles. Those are codes. That's what they call laws. Because you're dealing in these illusions. Just like if you're looking for love, don't look for it in this fucking outside, dummy. Slow down. Love yourself. And then that's going to give you love. You do the things you love, then you find the person that loves you. Because you're manifesting yourself through your love. And this is why a lot of artists, a lot of these niggas, they're always getting pussy and all that shit. That's the thing behind it. It's anytime, it's just the trick, the really thing, the thing is, it's you. It's anytime, everything about you is sexy. And I'm not even talking about your physical appearance neither. And I don't even fucking know you. This is how pretty you are in essence, but you gotta acknowledge, you have to see it for you. And your beauty is gonna be closely related to your gifts. Again, you. This is what it means to find the kingdom of God. And once you find that treasure, You selling nothing. There's nothing. Like, listen, man. You know what I'm saying? When a man is complete, even when you become a millionaire, man, money don't change people. In fact, people always tell you that too. Money show you more of who you are. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of good people with money, bro. They respect people. They do all that shit. Yes, they use money. But money doesn't. You know what I'm saying? And that's. I don't know, man. Do I even need to talk more about that? This is why, you know what I'm saying, to live your life for money, man. This is crazy. It's literally crazy. Literally. Well, once you understand it, this is why, you know what I'm saying, there's nothing worth you losing your soul. Because first of all, everything else is a fucking just like I always tell people, man, if it wasn't for poor people, rich people would have to eat their money. Even if you have, let's just say, I mean, you have more choices or you got more purchasing power, somebody's still gonna have to give it to you. I mean, sure, you may have, you know what I'm saying, the 20,000, you paying for it, but somebody still gotta give it to you. Otherwise, eat your fucking money. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why you can't make money if you don't do nothing neither. It's always a fucking exchange. Like, I was watching this thing that this guy was doing, man. He was saying how time is money, man. If you're not telling me nothing about money, I don't want to hear it. And I'm like watching the shit. I'm like, what okay? It's been 5 seconds. Did you get paid? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you got to do something for it. You know what I'm saying? Either you want to exchange your whatever the fuck. It's just a fucking exchange. This is why the true masters, we all the hard, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you have to work on yourself, man. When you understand you are the gifts. And then you listen to a lot of people who are saying that too. I had to discover that myself. Mike Tyson said it best. He said he realized it was him because he had it all, lost it all, and then gained everything back. And then he said he realized, and that is exactly true. Like me, I got to shit. I'm not living proof of that, man. Bro, I was born rich and poor. My family, you know what I'm saying, had money, but the energy like never left me. Even though I never knew, and I still don't know who my true dad is. But the energy never left me. You are who you are, man. You know what I'm saying? Like when the whole movie about, you know what I'm saying, coming to America, showing you how much of a prince you are, where you came from, or that star, wherever the fuck you came from, you are still that. But for you to be that, you have to acknowledge you too. Well, not you too. Like, the main thing is you acknowledging you. But I'm saying that to say it's like it's you, man. You are the energy. And that's what this is where the warlocks comes in now. Then you have people who are using your energy now. Because certain energy comes with certain things. It is a thing. You have people when they walk in the room, you know what I'm saying, that blesses people. You know what I'm saying? Their essence is like that. Everything they touch, they give life to it. Then you also have others too. Everything they touch, man, they turn it into trash. Now, if you want to call this, let's just say, the spiritual war, because that's truly what it comes down to. Then, if you want to call it those sons of the darkness, not because they don't have the light in them, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You never see someone who's smart only to do dumb shit. Like, you're just not smart enough to do the right thing, bro. Like, you're only smart to do dumb shit. And then now you got yourself in dumb shit. It's almost like you're not even as smart as you think. Like, your whole shit is dumb. And yet you think you're smart. This shit is crazy. And those are the ones, like they always tell you too. These are the hardest to teach anything. They always that hard head that make a soft ass. Those are the ones. Again, this is all spiritual. This is all about the way they think. Your haters are haters for reasons, man. Their action, every step, everything that they do, their habit. Oh, they are one of a kind, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And even them are needed too for us to be who we are. That's why we are brothers and sisters too. You understand what I'm saying? Overall, and that's the whole, good and bad, was intertwining. They complement each other. It's the same thing. They just go about it different ways. But anyway, so now you have the world, which is a mirror. This is where you have to become wise and understand, if it's a mirror, then it's reflecting you. Now, this is the part that you need to collect. This is how now you no longer lost. You are being found. First, you had to understand the projection, and then now when you see the projection, you are bringing it back home. So all this time, yes, it was you, but you had to go through the journey for you to know who you are. That's why they tell you to lose yourself is to gain yourself, and you have to lose yourself. That's why you need to have those different experiences. See what you like. Sometimes what you like is telling you something greater that you don't even know. And what you like too, again, from the Venom perspective, is that dark side of you that knows you better than you think you do. And that's the part of you need to tame, or need to become one with, to be honest. Not truly taming, but you become one with them. That could be seen as your higher self and lower self connection. It's, again, it goes by so many different names. I'm trying to get you to grasp the understanding. So that's what you do, and that's what you need to do to collect yourself. But you do it, you're using, understanding this is the tool. And even us readers, depending on what gifts that you got, like, that's why we always look at nature, always give you signs. We know that. That's why when you see people, like, when what time, oh, 333, when I said that, or whatever the fuck, they understand it. This is a mirror that you're living in. Understanding the energy, because it's always talking to you. The prophecy is already here. The future is already here. Yet again, it has to manifest. Like, the world that we're living in, it's like, this is well, I guess, the parallel universe. That's truly what it is. That's what it means. And that's what they're trying to tell you. You are all of that. You are poor, you are rich, you are all of that. You need to bring it out of you. But for it to manifest, you truly have to become that. There's no fakery in there. Like there's no, you know what I'm saying? Like there's no, you're not gonna manifest halfway through. Like it doesn't work that way. And that's what you having the problem with. You don't have a motherfucking manifestation problem. Your life is perfectly stupid because you've been making stupid choices. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Like where you, let's start where you are. I mean, before you go any further, start where you are first. Because if you don't know how stupid you are first, I mean, how do you be even smarter than that? How do you get smart? This is why falling again, I'm telling you guys again, falling and winning are all the same thing. Do not eat from the tree of good and evil. Do not have a perspective or perspective of duality in life. Do not separate good from bad. I'm not telling you to do bad, nor, I'm not encouraging you. If anything, I'm telling you to see the bigger picture. That's why people tell you, like, we are all fighters. Even if you're doing the right thing, the wrong thing, we are all fighters, man. And we are all killers too. You define it however the fuck you wanna define it. That's what we do. We all do. You know what I'm saying? And even if you vegan, whatever the fuck you choose to eat, you are taking a life out of it. In fact, what makes it better for you is because that energy is in correspondence with yours. That's why herbs, you know what I'm saying, those who knows. But anyway, again, show energies everywhere. Those same food you use to eat, they use it to do magic too. Because I mean, again, how physical do you is it? It's not as physical as you think it is. Is that air that you're breathing? That same air, you know what I'm saying? There's so much happening in between in just that alone. So again, all we're saying here is having a deeper understanding of this life. And that's what those spiritual healers did. That's what Jesus did. That's what Buddha did. And then when they came back, so to speak, came down the mountain, giving you those laws. And again, the laws, you have to understand what the laws are. That's why you need to know the laws. You need love? Don't go out there. Love you first. That's why in the occult we say before you date another woman from the outside, date the woman within yourself. Understand your own feelings. How would you understand her if you don't understand your own feelings? When she's being emotional, how would you understand? Do you see what I'm saying? And by understanding emotional doesn't mean you have to become emotional yourself. It doesn't mean none of that. But it's like you never seen it. Think about it this way: if you've seen like any world conversation or meeting, the nigga speaking in his language, and then the other motherfucker has a translator listening. That's how you're dealing, like when you're dealing with women, even if they speak the same language, bro. It's not the same vibe. It's not the same nothing. Do you see what I'm saying? And this is why you can never compare a man to a woman, nor vice versa, because they are completely two different things. Act differently, psychologically different, everything. This is why you cannot remove gender. Even in gay couples have genders. That goes to show you. Do you see what I'm saying? This is why come on, man. Come on. You have to know who you are. But anyway, So now when you understand the world is a mirror, then now this is how you're collecting your part yourself. You're collecting yourself. The way I was able to successfully do that was first when I see, okay, wait a minute. Why did I love this motherfucker Eddie Murphy? Oh, okay. I love what this motherfucker stood for. He was being himself because me, I'm truthful being myself. At a young age, saying fuck. That was the message he was saying to niggas. Me on the flip side of that, here I am, not even trying to be like this nigga at all. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I do my little joking shit, but truly being myself, what I stand for. You know what I'm saying? Well, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know any other nigga who's talking about spirituality, who's smoking a fucking hookah or a motherfucking blunt, who's drinking. Like I'm a whole different level with it. And not just that, and even the spirituality that I'm even telling you about. I'm telling you, hey nigga, you already that. So even though our work was different, I was able through his shine. This is how you see yourself through somebody else. You don't follow them. Like I'm not gonna do no stand-ups. I ain't no motherfucking comedian. Although I could be funny at times. You know what I'm saying? But that's not a thing of mine. Like I'm thinking about making jokes or let me go ahead and take like this is the shit I do. Now, I could be funny at times. I could do so many different things because I'm a jack of all trades, but not because you know what I'm saying. So pretty much, I'm trying to explain to you the shadow work that I had to. I'm showing you the part of my shadow work, and then when I look at Muhammad Ali, and then I'm looking at some of the writers that I even fucking love too. You know what I'm saying? Some of the musicians. Why do I love this music? It was then I started collecting, bringing all that shit back in me. I'm like, oh, I see that. I see it here and over here. I see why over there. I see why over here. So I'm bringing all that shit in now. And this is how you successfully will be awakened. You'll be fully awakened too, right? Because I know what I stand for too now. So it's like thank you, but fuck you at the same time. This is why, to me, and this is why, and that's what the Kabbalion talks about the law of correspondence too. All of these things is trying to give you, open up the sight, giving you those laws. Those are the key to self mastering. That is your true Bible. And not because it's giving you a specific set of beliefs. This is not about do I believe in let's just say heaven or hell. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, what you believe in heaven and hell, you don't even fucking know that. You could believe in that or not believing in that. Like you living in your mind. But if you want to be real, is that you all gonna die. You want to be real? Guess what? After you die, guess what? We are all spirit. And you don't have to believe in voodoo. You don't have to do no spirit shit to know that. What you calling your archangels, or if you have angels, do they have bodies? No. Are they alive? Okay, so they spirit without bodies. So if you so claim to believe in God, guess what? All of this shit is all around you right now. When you calling on certain angels or you call them, they're already around. Like for me, I know my guides. Like I know who these niggas are, and I'm connected to them. It's not like you know what I'm saying. Like I'm saying that to say they were always around. It wasn't when I acknowledged them. When I acknowledged them, it was like. In fact, I'm like, that's how I know they were always around. The fuck. But anyway, I'm saying all of that to say, man, collect those different aspects of yourself and bring that shit in. You become whole by doing that. You're also becoming more whole Meaning now a lot of us, we are broken. Those are the pieces that Isis, with knowledge, and his son was able to look for, find those pieces and bring it back together. Seth, knowing the right coffin for Osiris, which is the size of your body, you within this body, you are the perfect size. Nobody can get in your coffin but you. Those are the pieces that you need to, those fragmented pieces about you that you need to become whole again. And I'm saying again, not and because and you already hold too. It's your acknowledgement of it. That's what consciousness is. Your highest level of consciousness. This is your highest level of saying, I know who the fuck I am. I am legend. I have a lot in. You a lot in. Find your genie. It's within you. That's the treasure. That's the kingdom of God. Do you know anybody? This is why what you do is doing you. Follow what you love. That's the mystery. And obviously, what you love you too. Yo, the dances that's taking place in life, it's unbelievable. But you have to develop those spiritual eyes for you to start looking at it past the veil, which is the physical. You know what I'm saying? That's like you now. When you start seeing that, then you're learning how to choose a bitch because of her character. I'm with you because you're a good bitch, and I'm happy you look good too. Shit, I mean, why the fuck not? I'll take all of it. Look good, feel good, be good, all of that, nigga. I mean, you a good person and you got some ass too? Shit, nigga, bring that ass in here. What? Bring that ass in here, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Then you really a catch. You know what I'm saying? I have my hands out. I'll catch you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be that one, though. You feel me? But anyway, man, use your mirrors, man. Fix yourself. Do you see what I'm saying? That's the point of it. Don't build a house in sin, man. Get the right foundation. So anyway, now that you understand, you see looking through the mirrors, man, then now you're bringing yourself together. And then you're also realizing all at once, it's like, it's your acknowledgement of it. That's what the book Alchemist was all about. Like all this path that I went through, nigga, just to be who I'm already am. You see what I'm saying? You're not becoming not what you. I mean, you're only gonna become who you already are. How much of it are you embodying, embracing? That's your job. There's nothing else. And as you're doing that job, guess what? Do you notice all these so-called celebrities? I mean, these niggas are called stars for a reason too, man. You know what I'm saying? A nigga to be a movie star, like you living in somewhat a spiritual life, an autistic life, man. Or if you making music or whatever the fuck, if you selling books, like it's all spiritual, bro. It's all mental. What are you doing? And what you do is doing you, man. Don't worry about, like this is how you create a market. You setting up trend. That's why you don't follow nobody too. Because who you are is needed. because it adds on to it. Even if you're looking at the hip hop game, right? All those different people who had different styles, and that's why hip hop was hip hop too, man. You have different niggas with different styles, man. It's not the same now because everybody sounds the same. But even though these niggas was sounding different, they were still dope in their own fucking rights. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though I'll give you a perfect example, like Busta Rhymes came from try. I mean, was it with them niggas? The Okay, let's just say even if he was, okay, let's just say he was with them niggas, right? With the tribe, whatever tribe, something with them niggas tribes, and what is it? Tribe called Quest, tribe called Quest, right? Or some shit like that. But anyway, um, even if he came out of that, he was still different. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, think about it, man. A Busta Rhymes was needed in this fucking game. Got a lane in his own fucking self, do his own fucking shit. That nigga was needed, man, and is needed. And contributed to whatever the fuck this hip hop thing was. But when you sound the same, it's like it's you going against nature too, man. Like, I mean, that's sinning against the Holy Spirit whenever you don't choose you. And that's the one that's unforgiven. You'll never be forgiven, man. But anyway, just to summarize, man, because I think we talked about a lot. Oh man, it's past 2 hours and a half. I'm gonna let you guys go, man. But just essentially just to memorize, man, collect yourself. Those are the philosopher's stones that you need to build on too. The spiritual laws. You have to know the spiritual laws. Understandably. You have to know it understandably. Not dropping book references, not, telling me, what I'm saying, this is, can you imagine? This is why too, when you're talking about the seven hermetic principles, you'd never talk about what chapter and page was that on. What page what was that on? It's the knowledge, man. Go for the knowledge, the understanding. But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. So yeah, man. So again, um, yeah, man. Understand, lose yourself to gain yourself. Losing yourself at this point, just like I was saying, it was dormant. It's that dormant side of you that you're not aware of. This is why those dormant part of you needs to activate them. And that activation takes place in you having those statues, opening up your third eyes, all the spiritual shit that you niggas will tell you, man. Hey, man, to increase your energy or whatever the fuck. I'm just giving you where all that shit's coming from and how it's helping you. So truly, you becoming who you already are. This is when, listen, you are the beginning and the end. This is why they tell you time is in you. Now, if you want to know what time it is, that's on you. What time are you on? And that's why everybody's on different time too, though. This is when your time, you gotta wait for your time. Know your time, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell niggas, I may be late, but I'm always on time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause now, and that's why you gotta move with purpose too. You know what I'm saying? Now you truly pull creating with the Oh man, that's godly now. Now you're doing a lot, which you need to be doing a whole lot. Cause you don't do a lot, you don't get shit. I mean, the hard work, man, it's all part of it, man. Like, there's no way outside of it. But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. Find yourself, man, and understand. Oh, okay. So let me just finish up with that, making that point. So the losing part is not really lost, but what it really means is dormant. You're not aware of it. Because remember, losing and winning are the same. You never really lose. But you have to understand that. Even when you're losing, I am winning. That's what I tell them. Because I'm always learning. And no experience is never the same. This is why too, and I really got to understand that when the niggas told you, hey, listen, man, when you don't be afraid of starting over, because this time you're starting with more knowledge. How is that the same? So you never walk the same. That's why you having deja vu, right? Those deja vu, like it's crazy because it's never the same timeline anyway. But somehow there's a synchronicity, but it's never the same. Because regardless of what you're experiencing again, the Matrix has its way of saying it. But anyway, I mean, which I understand too. But, there's always something changing. Of course, it's never the same. So who's creating that? Who's building that reality? Because I've been in touch. I mean, it's definitely you, your higher self, and then this is when you have to become in harmony with you too. And then going through the pain, going through when the quantum leaping, man, it's like, yo, I came from a storm, bro. Man, that shit was crazy, man. Man. You know what I'm saying? Whew, man. That was a hell of a storm, man. Everybody got a storm. You got yours on your name too. Don't worry. It's not. Hey, you didn't do shit to me, man. It was my own storm, nigga. You gonna go through yours too. Don't worry. You know what I'm saying? You gonna go through yours. Don't worry. You know what I'm saying? If you're not already going through it. But anyway, I'll let you guys go, man. So as always, you know what I'm saying? Those are the gems, man. Yo, you gotta keep them. Those are some of the truth. Like you gotta keep them in your pocket. You always walk with those things. Just like the stones, like you keeping that energy on you. Those spiritual laws. You always gotta keep that with you because that's how you reading out here. That's why they tell you believe in nothing you see, man, and half of what you see. Nothing in what you don't see. However the fuck that shit goes. But the bottom line is, even like you don't even believe in half in what you see, nigga. There you go. So you mean to tell me, yeah, you see it. Yeah, in other words, don't even believe in what you see. That's what this is telling you. Because if you still got to question it, this is telling you, man, I mean, what you see is what you see, but it's not what you think it is. It's not what you think it is. And everything we go through, this is why you're going through, you go through, like, even myself, even when you're looking at bitches, right? Because what's beauty changed for me over time as I was changing, as I was adjusting my beauty in my own self, I was also adjusting how I was looking at people, right? Because, you know what I'm saying? Like, and now I understand what Jesus was saying. The people who are of my family is the ones who do the same thing that I do. You know what I'm saying? For me, a good bitch would have to be with a bitch. I mean, I'm saying like a bitch of God, man. I'm walling a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But this bitch is like, yo, bitch, are you into God? Bitch, you know what I'm saying? Are you doing your affirmation, bitch? Not because you need to have the affirmation to be with me, but because I understand what the affirmation does in your life. In other words, it's not the affirmation in yourself. The truth is, you have to become the fucking affirmation. But the bottom line of what I'm saying is, that's why you got to be with somebody who's real too, man. Just like if you're looking for love, you got to find somebody who believe in love too. right? So my notion of beauty is changing, or has changed, or is changing. All of that is right. You know what I'm saying? And this is all part of the growth, as you know what I'm saying, of seeing things beyond beyond the veil. You know what I'm saying? Now, your choice of choosing a bitch should be a bitch who's. That's why niggas will tell you when niggas are giving you jewels. Niggas tell you, hey man, choose a bitch that love you. It's not telling you not for you not to love her. Choose a bitch that love you. Besides, would you want to be with somebody who don't love you? And by loving you, I'm not talking about what you look like. Somebody who loves you, man. But then again, you would have to be you for that person to love you. Do you see how that shit goes? And that person to love you too, they're gonna have to love themselves too. So when you have two people who falls in love, there's always, I mean, both people gotta believe in love, bro. You know what I'm saying? In fact, a lot of the relationship that doesn't work, it's one of them is let's just say daydreaming for lack of a better term, and the other motherfucker's like, shit, I don't know what this motherfucker's on. You want love, you know what I'm saying? Like Little Wayne has that line. He said, "You all about her, but she's all about hers." How do you love somebody like that, man? You hurting yourself. That means you don't love you. You know what I'm saying? And there's no trick in it, man. Like if a nigga don't protect your money, that's not your girl, bro. You know what I'm saying? But these things, that's why you need to have God in your life. Again, what that means is, you would have to love yourself. You would have to stand in those principles and looking at the things that you don't see and standing in God's principles. This is why I was telling you, got to guard those gems like they're all your life because your life literally depends on it. So, in other words, I'm saying to you, if I tell you not to judge a book by its cover, that's because your perception is depends on it. It is a life or death situation. You know what I'm saying? Not actual dying, but what I'm trying to say is your perspective. That's why it really comes down to your perspective. It's how you're looking at it. It's not how much you know. It's how you're looking at it, dog. That's why they tell you it doesn't matter how far you are if you're going down especially if you're going down the wrong line. That's why if you're heading in the right direction, you could be slow but you're heading in the right direction. Head in the right direction. See, again, you have to come within. You're gonna have to come home. So you gotta save your life depends on it. You're living in a mental institution. The only way to become sane is through Christian. I was gonna say Christianity. Well, I mean that too, from a energetic perspective. It's through God. The only way for you to be sane is through God. The niggas who not going through God, then you're not going with the flow. Guess what? You're doing the same shit over and over again. In other words, you become delusional because you're being led by the illusion. So you literally playing yourself. Guess what? You all the way. You all the way, man. Regardless of what you choose to do, it come from you. And here's the funny thing: even people when you don't acknowledge, you don't even have to acknowledge it. You're still gonna pay the price, so it doesn't matter. You could say, "Oh, it wasn't me. I didn't know." You're gonna pay the price. You know what I'm saying? Because every man has to answer to his actions. Those were your actions. It got nothing to do with me. That goes beyond me. When you're doing your own actions, it goes beyond everybody. It's like, dog, I hear you, but you did that though. You know what I'm saying? And this is where you're not credible because, you know what I'm saying, what you're saying is not backing up your actions. And this is why, regardless of what you say, too, people are always going to be like, yeah, right. No matter how much you're trying to hide, you always, that's why they tell you, you can never, even when you put a makeup in a fucking pig, you're still going to be a pig. You know what I'm saying? A clown's still going to be a clown. You do stupid games and then you expect what? Good prices? Nah, man. Stupid games. You get stupid rewards. And that's how it goes, man. You played yourself. Congratulations. You played yourself. It couldn't be me. There's no way I'm gonna play myself, bro. But anyway, again, those are the gems you need to take with you, man. You need to have those spiritual laws because that's how you truly move. That's how you see. Those are the sight. For you to do, you have to be. That goes for every man. And when you understand that, then that's when you understand every man or every religion, you act like you're God. I don't give a fuck what you believe in. Save it for the birds. Or argue with your mama. Which God is better? Okay. Tomatoes, tomatoes. But what you should really be concerned is, regardless of what God you choose, you're going to act like him or like her, whichever the fuck. Every religion is teaching you something. There's a way of looking at it. Those are all different languages, perspective. And that's why for me, I embrace all of them. I embrace all of them. That's why I study different fucking. I mean, because I get the point. I know exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? In other words, I have entities everywhere. And that was always in me. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, listen, man. I fuck with voodoo niggas. I fuck with voodoo Hindu niggas. That's why the niggas was doing magic on. I'm like, I wonder what you tell me what God. There was one people that they, you know what I'm saying, they come and tell me, hey man, dog, this is what they doing. Oh, that's what they're doing. Oh, okay, well, take care of it. Like, you take care. Don't worry about it. They told me, don't worry about it. It's already taken care of. We just want to let you know. Like, oh, okay, well, cool. The harder they come, the harder they fall. Cool, man. You know what I'm saying? You let me know. But anyway, those are the gems, man. Because your life really depends on it. Seriously depends on it. This is why spirituality is not, it's not a contest, man. It's not who's the coolest. It's not back in those days. It's not, I mean, I understand if you breaking it down historically to make a point, you know what I'm saying? It's something that was always around. And regardless of how hidden it goes, or this is part of the rhythm. That's why a true healer, we understand that's why I tell people you got to embrace the wisdom of ignorance. You got to know the wisdom of ignorance for you to be perfectly healed, or for you to become whole, or for you to become perfect. But anyway, take those gems with you because your life really depends on it. You know, um, if you think money's everything, you do anything for money. But if you don't think money's everything, come on, man, people are not gonna play you. Everything starts from the mind or in the mind, however the fuck you want to say it. Again, it's not as physical as you think it is. Pain, worst enemy, but your best teacher. That's why you got to embrace your pain. Again, the good and the bad. It's just a cycle. Remove every pain. Well, I mean, for the bodybuilder, for his body to be all that. Listen, that's why I tell him. That's why for me, man, I never allow a full stomach to make you forget about the wisdom of hunger. That's why I fast. When if they ask and or when they ask, or if they're asking you, this is what you tell them. Tell them you never let the wisdom, a full stomach, let you forget about the wisdom of hunger. Being broke gives you wisdom, man. You know what I'm saying? I know for me, like, because, not, again, not, whatever you're not being aware of, you're spending your money in any type of way, guess what? You're not acknowledging it, man. It's dormant. That's why every business is gonna make fucking is gonna need fucking accounting. It's needed. You have to record it. You know how people tells you, hey man, I don't know how powerful that shit is, but when you write it down, yes, motherfucker, it's powerful. That's why it is. Because it was dormant by you writing this shit down, you making it alive, you bringing it into this reality. That's why people would tell you, call it, say it, says 7 times, or 7 times 7, 7 times 7, whatever the fuck. That's why they tell you have to live it. Abundance start in the fucking abundant state of mind. Look at everybody, you know what I'm saying? And then they'll tell you it's somehow they knew or they were pushed. Like, you don't listen. The only way for you to get there, you got to know how to get there without even knowing how to get there. So you are the map, but yet you don't know how you're going to get there. But somehow you know what I'm saying? This is the mystery of it all. That's what makes it mysterious, bro. And that's what it has to be lived. It has to be experienced. So I'm leaving you with all those great words, man, all those good words. You know what I'm saying? Again, those stones for you to step on or for you to collect. However the fuck you want to make it make sense. But these are the gems, man, that you need to hold on to because your life depends on it. And I'm going to leave it there and always remember, man, the remedy of the pain, it's in the pain. Haitien. Bravo. Mali.